Our first awardee of the evening is 1986 alumna Christine Ostrosky. Did I get that right, Christine?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, great. She is being recognized as our 2023 St. Maria de Mattias Award recipient. This award, named for the foundress of the Doors of the Blood of Christ, honors alumni who display a deep loyalty to Newman University and its mission while providing continuous support and stewardship to Catholic life. Christine's nominee said she continues to make a positive difference in Wichita. She is heavily involved in the Wichita Catholic Diocese, specifically within the special needs community, and is truly making a difference in society. If you'll turn your attention now to the screens, we'll learn a little bit more about Christine.
1986 Kansas Newman College graduate Christine Ostrosky refers to herself as a professional volunteer. Her Catholic faith has always been important to her and was the main reason she attended Newman. After graduation, a short stint in the advertising world helped Christine realize that a different career path was in her future. She learned of a job opening at Newman in the admissions department.
I came back to Newman and I worked in the admissions office. I started as an admissions counselor and then I worked my way up to director. And I have to say I loved my years as a Newman student, but I enjoyed my time as a Newman employee even more.
Some years later, God led her to the Diocese of Wichita, where she became Director of Youth and Young Adult Ministry. She would eventually leave that role to start a family, but life circumstances would bring her back to the diocese, and her trade as a professional volunteer would begin.
My husband and I are the parents of a special needs child. He's an adult now, a 22-year-old. When my son was very little, my husband and I were concerned we had many concerns. We had, health concerns and diagnosis concerns and educational concerns, but at the back of my mind was always the fear, what if he never has the ability to make his first Holy Communion?
Christine decided she wanted to help her son realize that goal. So she spoke to the bishop and plans began to fall into place.
Part of our son's journey has been the need for this faith formation component. And at some point I found I have to jump in and help with this. We had found a class where he could be taught how to make his first Holy Communion. I went to class with him. Then afterwards, I thought, okay, we are on this sacramental train. We are not getting off. So I went to the pastor of my parish and said, I will teach a confirmation class so that we can keep going. And he's like, okay, you can go, you do it. You go ahead. So I did, and once I started teaching classes like that, I thought, this is something I've got to keep doing. I have to help other parents who are struggling the way we were struggling with, the fears and the anxiety and where can we turn for help?
More than 10 years later, Christine is still helping families and their children with their faith formation journey. Her motivation comes in the form of knowing that families are getting the happy experience that she and her family had.
It's been a rocky road sometimes, but if I can help another family to clear some little hurdle, then boy, that's what I have to do. It's just that important to me, is to help other people to come closer to God, to come closer to their Catholic faith, and to live the faith life as much as we all can.
Congratulations, Christine Ostrosky, recipient of the 2023 St. Maria de Mattias Award.
Thank you. Thank you so much. First, I just want to say thank you to all the staff, everyone here at Newman who made this evening possible. The video, it's just wonderful. It's it's a little embarrassing to see your own big head on the giant screen in front of everyone, but and very, very thankful for that. Very grateful for all the help. The first time that I set foot on campus here, I was a high school senior, spring of 1982, and at that time, I know everyone was saying, well, Newman is a very special place, and you will be a name and not just a number. That your professors will know you, they will care about you, do anything they need to do to help you. And I see some student heads nodding out there. And people are still saying that today. So I'm a very slow learner, very slow. And so from 1982 until now, it's taken me that long to really figure out, kind of in thinking about this evening, what is it that makes Newman that way? When I was a student, and I know it's the same way now, there are very, very talented faculty and staff, and they stay here and they dedicate themselves to the students. And we all know it's not because of that big juicy paycheck that they get, right? So what is it? What is it that makes Newman the place that it is, that has such a loyal alumni base? And again, it's taken me a long time to really figure it out, but I can tell you that it is because here on campus, at the heart of the campus, in a building aptly named for the Sacred Heart, in the Sacred Heart Chapel, there is the body and blood and soul and divinity of Christ himself. And he is there for everyone, for all of us, and he is waiting there for us. And that's what inspired Cardinal Newman to write the words, "I am a link in a chain. I am a bond of connection between persons." And so thank you, Newman, for continuing to keep Christ at the center of the campus, and thank you so very much for this award.